When doing intel work in the field, you need to know how to improvise. A hit squad has been sent after your source and has the building surrounded. As your ammunition and defenses are limited, you will need to manage your resources to protect your asset. KAPKAN is our best operator for this kind of situation. His signature entry denial devices will help you neutralize enemies as they attempt to breach.
Welcome to the channel and Rainbow Six Siege situations in realistic difficulty. So as always, there are 3 objectives in these situations. In order to earn the maximum amount of renown, you have to get all of the starred objectives. First of which is to finish the mission with more than 50% health. The second is to kill 2 enemies with KAPKAN's entry denial devices. And then thirdly, just to put up 2 reinforcements, which is nice and easy. So as always, it's pretty tough on realistic, but once you learn the enemy patterns, and there is a pattern to these, they don't tend to change. Oh, that one didn't go up. You know, it's just a matter of being prepared for the enemy. So the first lot of enemy will come down this back area from the garage, like so. We normally get, I think it's about 3 through here. Yeah, so there's 3 guys there. Just took those terrorists out. The next lot are going to come through this barricade here. Now I'll probably back off and get myself in cover a bit here, because that could be a bit of a dangerous place. Now, as this is a situation, we don't actually get any bombers on this defense, not like in a terrorist hunt where you get 5 waves, where it can be quite tough solo, especially at realistic difficulty. So got those 2 guys at the barricade. So fortunately I didn't waste an entry denial device there. Had I would have got a couple of kills, but we've still got plenty of time to get the kill. So this one I'm going to make sure goes all the way in. You do have to hold that RB all the way in until you see him lock it in fully. Don't let go until you see that, because it's a bit temperamental sometimes, even now, after the game's been released for some time. So staple that one up just to slow them down, put an entry denial device on there, bit of barbed wire down to slow them down. The ones coming from this area can be a bit tricky, and I haven't quite worked out the timing yet, which is why I'm going to deliberately slow them down. Now I did hear, I thought I heard some explosions then. Maybe I was imagining, or imagining I should say, imagining. So there goes the explosion. Okay, it's the door behind me, so that was them blowing the back passage for that particular corridor. First explosion I heard, and the second one was obviously them coming through that door. So there's 3 of the guys there. Just managed to get him heard in behind me. You do have to keep your ears open, because these guys can get everywhere, so do have your sound up quite high. It's a pretty obvious thing to say, but do aim at the terrorist's head. That way you'll kill them swiftly, especially if they're holding a shield, because those guys will do a ton of damage to you in realistic. So final wave now. That was the end of wave 2. We're into wave 3. Quick reload, just get my ammo up, get some more resources so that I can actually put up some reinforcements if I want. I'm going to barricade this room, put an entry denial on it, because we will get terrorists dropping through the hatch in there. That room at the end is still, or that corridor is still barricaded. I'm going to barricade this room because we do get terrorists come from this direction as well. And I'm going to put another entry denial up. Now I've got at most 3 entry denial devices, maybe 4 up at the moment, which have been, untriggered, if you like. So I've got a lot of defences, and they're going to do most of the work for me in this final round. So first up, we are going to get terrorists. There we go. So that's them blowing the hatch. So we're going to get some terrorists in there. They're either going to kill themselves on an entry denial device, or they're going to come towards me. There we go. 3 kills in the bag instantly. Didn't have to do a thing or pull a trigger. We're going to definitely get one from the room to the right here at some point. I'm going to barricade this just in case they get smart to my defences. And then the other place they come in, we do tend to get guys trying to blow this back wall out behind the bar. So I'm going to be wary of this bar area. There's the guy in the next room I was saying. So one of those has killed himself. So there's only one guy left, and I'm pretty certain he's going to come through. Yep, there he goes. He's blowing a hole in the wall. Oh, I did a good job of taking him out. Just managed to dodge that bullet fire. Around the corner we go, and he's facing the wall. Nice easy kill there. So it won't always be that easy. Sometimes you'll walk around there and get shot to death. But hopefully this was an instructful video. It is reasonably tough, this one, because it depends on how well or how quick you kill the enemy. So whereas at the beginning I had, or sorry, the second level, I had a little bit of problem taking out some of those enemies, I lost my flow, which meant the terrorists kind of gotten a little bit further ahead of me. But you know, if you control things the way I was in the video, you should be able to bag this one quite easily. Thanks for watching. If you found the video in any way instructive or useful, maybe drop me a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Please note that I am self-funded, so any support you guys give me is much appreciated. Take care, keep well, and most importantly, come back soon.